pounds, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
This is the fight of pride.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The straight right just misses. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That counter punch caught him clean. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both want the knockout. These two fighters are made for one another. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell,
There's the bell for round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
This fight has a real good flow to it. He misses with that straight left. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Counter punch. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously...
On to the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Beautiful counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Counter punch. And he did catch it. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice job getting that punch through. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That uppercut doesn't land. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. No respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice job to block that uppercut. And he misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Perfect counter shot. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. And Larry Holmes goes down. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. The three judges...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. They call him the Louisville Lip. He weighed in at 210 pounds. And they'll be facing Larry Holmes, 6'3" tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach. Muhammad Ali, here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion, just, of course, famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16K. And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
Good luck.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. The jab doesn't quite connect. Defense is not an option for these two. That counter shot lands. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
The jab not finding its target. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Do you believe this? This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is
on to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want the knockout. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just a sec. Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Built up here. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Don't worry about it. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Happy. Good man.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
The hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
In the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Back and forth they go. And he just missed with that left jab. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You've got to... There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Beautiful counter punch. Just misses with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Let's start the 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice stop, but that won't score. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Who would have thought Ali would get... How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more. That will do it. They want no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of
close the door.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
switching off. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man, good man.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? jab back. Just box him. Just be
Great round, now relax. You're thinking, you're smart.
And back.
pace and win this.
Let's fight.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch stuff.
One, two, three.
to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're starting to make mistakes, so you're switching off. I need you to go back out there